Welcome back to the Andrew Tate Show by GSMC Sports. Before the break, we were talking about that NCAA settlement, some possible repercussions, not repercussions, but impacts it might have on March Madness. Interesting choice of words there, I know.
There's consequences and always repercussions. Just letting you know.
Thank you for that. We're gonna switch pace though here and do a little celebrity news, which we don't often do, but we're branching out. We're gonna try something new, and I know Demi Moore is one of your favorite actors.
I was gonna say something new. Demi Moore isn't something new.
No, she's not new. She's been fabulous for a long time.
I was gonna say something old,
no.
But
no. But something new for us in terms of segment. Right. We don't do a lot of specifically celebrity news. We often do oddities or dumb criminals.
No, I get you. So go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No problem. Demi Moore, at 61, looking fabulous in the slideshow next to us, discussed her experience of going nude for her new film, The Substance, which premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. In the movie, she played an aging star who takes a drug to rejuvenate herself. Moore emphasized the vulnerability and rawness required for the role, acknowledging the sensitivity needed. She praised her co-star, Margaret Qualley, and highlighted the importance of trust and communication in such scenes. Early reactions to the film have been positive, with an 11-minute standing ovation at Cannes. Moore has previously appeared nude in films like Striptease and The Scarlet Letter, as well as famously on the cover of Vanity Fair while pregnant. She views these moments as opportunities for self-expression and empowerment for women, and I certainly remember that Vanity Fair cover.
I didn't even think about that one.
You and I are both maybe a little older, so we remember Demi Moore in what could have been her prime, but she's still going strong. I mean, if I don't look this good, and I'm not 61, so if I look this good at 61, I will be so very happy.
Okay, first off, I'm going to say this. I picked this topic because I have always been a Demi Moore fan.
Sure.
I've been fortunate enough to work with a number of different celebrities in my career, and I'm not really a celebrity guy. I never have been. I work with people, and it's just like, okay, he's a guy. He's a normal guy. Most celebrities that I've met, I'm not really that blown away by. But there are a couple of small group of celebrities that I would fangirl over. And Demi Moore is one of them. I had a massive crush on Demi Moore from a kid all the way through high school to college, and even now.
Sure.
I saw the clip that Demi Moore is going to be posing nude in the movie at 61, and it's not like, ooh, it's really.
But that does bring up an interesting point, because not to bring things down, but on a more serious note, some people would say, ooh, a 61-year-old.
Dude, that's Demi Moore. Listen, when I hear that, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when I hear that, I'm like, I've got to go check that movie out.
Well, hopefully you'll check out the movie for more than just, but it's okay. I mean, there's an entire website based on telling you exactly when nudity happens in movies, right? So.
Listen, you go to a place maybe for dessert and you're surprised the meal was really good too. Okay. Man, who would have guessed that the Cheesecake Factory had good prime rib? Okay. That's all I'm saying. I may be going there for the cheesecake, but the pasta is slamming. Same with Demi Moore. I may be going to the movies for one thing, but a great movie broke out. Okay.
Now, can I just say, I'm not trying to, but this is very vulnerable. She does talk about the vulnerability of the situation, because not only is she 61 and people are going to judge her even more so than they might judge her at 40 or 20 for being nude. You are in a room. It's not like it's just you and a camera person. You're in a room with, I don't even know how many people are on set at any given moment. And you are 61 and being like, okay, I'm just going to take it all off and here we go. That takes a lot of courage.
I've been on some sets, and not sets where there's someone incredibly famous taking their clothes off, but a lot of times when there's scenes like that, they kind of empty the set.
Sure.
So that it's not like all the looky-loos aren't showing up there. There's not a bunch of Andrew Tate sitting around there just like, okay, let's see what's really going on here. No, they tend to empty the set out so that only essential camera people are there for that one. So it's not, you don't picture like, on this day there was 75 people on set. You know what I mean? It's down to just the key people that need to be there. The sound guy, maybe the sound guy, the camera guy, maybe the director, me, and maybe a publicist or someone like that. It's very few people on the set when those scenes are shot.
That's still potentially more than most of us have been nude in front of.
Right. Yes.
I think about the places you let, maybe the gym. Maybe there are people in the locker room at the gym that you're nude in front of 10 people.
You want to?
I'm now trying to calculate how many people have I been nude in front of at any given time.
I'm not going to answer that one. I'm not going into that one at all.
I'm curious.
So we're gonna leave it at that.
On inquiring minds.
But yes, I would. It's kind of funny how it works. This is the story. Demi Moore at 61 is going to be nude in the movie. It caught my eye. It's going to catch other people's eye, and it is that Cheesecake Factory effect. You're going there. You know about it for its dessert, meaning a lot of people are going to tune in to watch just because they want to see how does she look at 61. Mm-hmm. Even you were like, man, you see these pictures, all these pictures that were up were all of Demi Moore this year. So you know what she looks like, but when you bear it all, it's kind of hard to hide behind nothing. Mm-hmm. And the fact that there's a woman out there that looks good enough and it's not about looking good enough, it's having the confidence and the ability to say, you know what, I'm badass no matter what, I can do this. And it's empowering. It's also living in Europe and going to the beach, and you see these older women on the beach at an advanced age,
rocking the bikini.
You know what? And you can be older and still be sexy, just like Demi is 61 and still sexy, still confident, and still doing, breaking through barriers. That's the thing that makes Demi Moore awesome. All the way from Ghost. Ghost was in the 90s?
I believe so.
Yeah, from the early 90s, mid to early 90s to 2024. And she's still able to do these kind of movies and carry this kind of cachet, and people want to see her. So that is huge. I will definitely go see it.
Well, to your prime rib cheesecake point, it did receive an 11-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival. So there is something to this movie that's
Listen,
not.
I'm gonna keep it real though. If Demi Moore took her clothes off in front of me, I would give her 11-minute ovation as well. Oh, wonderful, absolutely. You were talking in the movie? I didn't. I'm sorry, I missed all your lines there, Demi. But Demi is
You're up here.
I'm a huge Demi Moore fan. Like I said, when I was younger, I was a Demi Moore fan. So of course I want to see.
Okay, favorite Demi Moore movie?
Ooh. Most thought-provoking was Indecent Proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a bunch of them. G.I. Jane. I really like G.I. Jane. I may be one of the few people that might have saw G.I. Jane. That's maybe my favorite Demi Moore movie. That's the one I've seen the most. Here's a crazy one. Ghost is probably my least favorite Demi Moore movie.
Yeah,
that's probably the thing. Her most famous is my least favorite.
I totally coveted her hair in that movie and got mine cut short because of that. Because there's a lot of short hair in the period of the 90s.
Yes.
But she had good hair in that movie. Why was it your least favorite?
I don't know. That movie, I mean, I was young at that time. I wasn't a fan. That movie I was not a fan of, and I don't want to bash the movie because that's
Wasn't your taste.
Yeah, it was. Some people, it's one of their favorite movies, and I've met people that's like seen that movie 20, 30 times, and it is like no. But G.I. Jane, I've watched G.I. Jane a bunch of times. A little bit more action. You know, she's at her peak at that time as far as her popularity. But no, I've always been a supporter of Demi Moore, and I still watch her movies right to this day.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take our final break of this episode. When we come back, Nicki Minaj was arrested recently in the Netherlands. We'll be talking about that. Stay tuned. You are watching The Andrew Tate Show by GSMC Sports, and we will be right back.